Good morning, students. In previous class, we have discussed some topics in decimals. Shall we recall it now? First one is decimals. What is mean by decimals? Decimals are another representation of part of a whole. Decimal has two parts, this whole part and decimal part. Next topic is place value. Whole part having place values ones, tens, hundreds, thousands and so on. Likewise, decimal part also having some place values tenth, hundred, thousands and so on. Next one is types of decimal. There are two types of decimals are there, like decimal and unlike decimals. Like decimals are having same number of decimal places and unlike decimals are having different number of decimal places. Next one is expanded form. They will give decimal numbers, you have to write the expanded form. Next, decimal form. From expanded form, you have to write the decimal form. Next one is comparing decimals. First, you have to convert the unlike decimals to like decimal, then you have to do the comparison. Next, last topic is difference between fraction and decimals. Fraction and decimals both are representing the part of a whole. Fraction has two parts, numerator and denominator. Like that, decimals also has two parts, whole part and decimal part. Today, we are going to learn how to convert decimals to fraction and fraction to decimals. Okay, first one, decimals to fraction. Using the place value table, you have to find the denominator of the fraction. Already you know how to find the place value, right? Yes. Let's see one example. Take 0.24. Check the place values of the digits 0. You are not having the whole part, right? Then 2 is in your 10th place. 4 is in your 100th place. For writing fraction, you have to check the last digit. So here your last digit is 4, right? Yes. 4 is in the 100th place. So 100 is your denominator. So your fraction is 24 divided by 100. If it is possible means then you have to do the simplest form. You will get answer as 6 by 25. So 0.24 which is equal to 6 by 25. Next one is 0.5. You are not having the whole part, then check the decimal part. In decimal part you are having 5, right? What is the place value of 5? 5 is in 10th place. So 10 is your denominator. So your fraction is 5 by 10. Simplest form is both will divide in fifth table. So your answer is 1 by 2. 0.5 which is equal to the fraction 1 by 2. Next one, if your whole number before the decimal point, then how you will convert this decimal into fraction? It's same as before examples. Keep the whole part as such, then you have to check the decimal part. In decimal part, check the last digit. Here 9 is your last digit. 9 is in your place value table, right? It's in 1000th place. So 1000 is your denominator. So you have to keep the whole part as such 1. Then you have to write the fraction. Your numbers are 5, 8, 9. Your denominator is 1000. What type of fraction this? 1.589 which is equal to the mixed fraction 1589 divided by 1000. Let's see one more example. 5.468. Here you are having whole part as 5. Your decimal part is 468. For writing fraction, you have to check the last digit, right? Here 8 is your last digit. 8 is in the place of 1000th, right? So 1000 is your denominator. How you will write fraction? You have to write the whole part first, right? So 5. Then you have to write the numbers 468 divided by 1000. 468 divided by 1000. This will divide by 4. You will get answer as 117 divided by 250. So 5.46, right, which is equal to the mixed fraction 517 divided by 250. Next topic is fraction to decimals. Already you know how to convert decimal to fraction, right? Now we are going to convert fraction to decimals. Okay. Take example 23 by 100. Check your denominator. Your denominator is 100. So your last digit should be in the place of 100th. So your check the last place. 3 is your last digit, right? So 3 should be in 100th place. You are not having the whole part, right? So 0, you have to keep the decimal point. Then 3 is in your 100th place, right? Then check the another number 2. So 2 should be in the 10th place. So your answer is 0.23. 23 by 100, which is equal to the decimal 0.23. Let's see one more example. 4 by 1000, right? Check the denominator. Your denominator is 1000. So that last digit should be in the place of 1000th. So here you are having one digit 4, right? So 4 should be in the 1000th place. You are not having the whole part, so 0. Next you have to keep the decimal point. You are not having the 10th place and 100th place. So you have to write 0. In 10th place 0, 100th place also 0. In thousands place you are having 4. So 4 by 1000, which is equal to 0.004. Suppose if you are having whole number before the fraction, then how you will convert the mixed fraction into decimals? You have to write the whole part as such, then you have to check the fraction. In fraction, your denominator is 1000. Your last digit is 7. So 7 should be in the place of 1000th place. Let's start to write. Yes. So 3 is your whole part. 3, then you have to keep the decimal point. Then 7 is your 1000th place. Check the other numbers. So 5 should be in 10th place, 6 is in 100th place, 7 is in 1000th place. So after decimal 5, 6, 7. So 3, 5, 67 divided by 1000, which is equal to the decimal number 3.567. Suppose you are not having denominator as multiple of 10, then how will you convert fraction to decimals? You have to divide the numerator by the denominator. Let's see one example. 6 by 25. Check the denominator. Your denominator is 25. 25 is not a multiple of 10, right? Then how will you convert this fraction into decimals? You have to divide the numerator by the denominator, right? Yes. Numerator 6 is your dividend. Denominator 25 is your divisor. So 6 by 25 is not possible. So I am going to add one 0 with 6. So you will get answer as 60, right? If you are adding 0 in quotient, you have to keep decimal point. Then 25 2s are 50. Now you have to do subtraction. You will get answer as 10, right? Yes. Again 10 by 25 is not possible. Going to add one 0, you will get answer as 100, right? 25 4s are 100. In quotient you have to write 4 and 100. You will get answer as 0. So your answer is 0.24. 6 by 25, which is equal to the decimal number 0.24. Let's see one more example. 4 7 by 8. Here you are having whole part 4 and fractional part 7 by 8, right? Yes. It's a mixed fraction. Then how will you convert into decimal? First step, write the whole number as it is, 4, right? Then divide the 7 by 8. 8 is your divisor, 7 is your dividend, right? So 7 by 8, it's not possible, so I am going to add one 0. Now 70 is your dividend. If you added 0, right, you have to keep the decimal point. So 8 8s are 64, remaining is 6, right? So 6 by 8 is not possible. Again I am going to add one 0. Now 60 is your dividend. So 8 7s are 56. If you done subtraction, you'll get answer as 4. 4 by 8 is possible. It's not possible. So again I am going to add one 0, 40. So 8 5s are 40. You'll get remainder as 0. Now check the quotient. 0.875 is your fractional part. While writing answer, first you should write the whole part 4. Then the quotient is your decimal part. So your answer is 4.875. So mixed fraction 4 7 by 8, which is equal to the decimal number 4.875. Next one is write as decimals. Already in previous class you have studied how to write decimal form. Now find answer for this. 700 plus 20 plus 5 is your whole part. 7 by 10 plus 6 by 100 plus 4 by 10, it's your decimal part, right? Yes. First 700. So 7 should be in 100 place. Next 20. 20 is 2 is in your tens place. Next 5. So 5 is in your ones place. This is your whole part. Then you have to keep decimal point. Then 7 by 10. So 7 should be in your 10th place. Next 6 is in your 100th place. So 4 is in your 1000th place. So 725.764. Next one 9 and 25 thousands. So 9 is your whole part plus 25,000. So 25 divided by 1000. Now how you will write? 9 is your whole part. So 9, then keep decimal point. Check your last digit. Your last digit is 5. So 5 should be in the 1000th place. 2 is in your 100th place. You are not having 10th place, so you should write 0. Next 2 is in your 100th place. 5 is in your 1000th place. So your answer is 9.025. Next one, which is greater? 5.64 and 5.603. Which one is greater? First, check the decimal place. 2 decimal places and 3 decimal places. So these two decimals are unlike decimals. First, you have to convert unlike decimal into like decimals, right? So you have to add 0. So 5.640 and 5.603. These two are like decimals. Now compare. First you have to check the whole part. Your whole part is equal, right? Then you have to check the 10th place. 10th place also you are having 6. 10th place also equal. Then you have to check the 100th place. In 100th place you are having 4 and 0. Which is greater? 4 is greater, right? So 5.640 is greater than 5.603. Okay. In next example, 3.3 and 3.300. Check the decimal places. 1 decimal place and 3 decimal place. Unlike decimals, so you have to convert into like decimals. 3.300 and 3.300. Both are equal, right? Yes. So 3.300, which is equal to 3.300. Hereafter, I will give you homework sums. You have to do all these sums in your homework notebook. First one, exercise 8.1, page number 168. Third one, they given some statements. You have to write the corresponding decimal numbers. In fourth one, they given expanded form. You have to write the decimals. From A to F, your denominator is 10. So easily you can write the decimal numbers. From G to K, your denominator is not a multiple of 10. Then you have to divide the numerator by the denominator, right? Yes. Fifth one, they given decimal numbers. You have to write the corresponding fraction and you have to reduce the fraction. Next, exercise 8.2, page number 174. Fourth one, they give an expanded form. You have to write the corresponding decimals. In fifth one, they given some decimal numbers. You have to write the decimal number in words. Next, exercise 8.3, page number 175. Which is greater? They given some decimal numbers. First, you have to convert the unlike decimal to like decimal, then you have to compare which is greater. Take your long size unruled notebook, draw margin like this, write date, chapter number, chapter name and exercise number like this. Do all your homework sums in homework notebook. Don't write anything on side, write one by one, leave proper space and write neatly. Thank you.